95th.
Yeah. Well, exactly. Watch the game even.
Very young.
And you know what? This side, 3 guys that are left from that team. Everybody else is all kind of new. Our forward men didn't know how to hit.
Their shoulders are buggered up and they're playing now.
We've got 1 junior A, 2 Dan Wilson. Yeah, right.
The only thing we don't have here,
Oh yeah.
I don't have a feed because they don't want to ooze Gray up.
But
Oh, Gene will enjoy you on the air with him. You got
yeah, got out of it. We went into the Triangle Hockey League because we just won it for 4 years in a row, the fishing lake.
Yeah.
And we were looking for more of a challenge, so we just, well, that's okay. We were one of the first senior.
Well, I don't know. That's what I'm at.
So if you went on to youtube.com and went to Theodore Buffaloes, eventually this will show a video in here. It just, because it's feeding off of my phone, so like I said, I can't really do both.
But we don't have the best as far as,
Yeah.
you know, they can't.
Well, they want to listen in and see what's going on, right?
Yeah.
So, well, you guys got a very big team. I noticed that. Like, there's some size, like height there.
Yeah.
There's a few guys that are probably going to fill in eventually here. They're going to be some pretty good players.
Oh yeah, they were like I seen them.
They're nets. But,
That's East.
so that's Schubon.
Well, I don't know.
Did you guys have a goal? That's Dawson's definition. I have the same. You two got to be here. What do you call? I know Pelahati, but he's taking.
Since we started the radio,
Oh, we got Hudson Bay.
one of the going sometime, but all right. Gene always wins out anyway.
So
Yeah, he's been with us, or with the radio. Now Tracy's doing a heck of a job.
yep.
And keeping community radio going. It's pretty hard in a small community where
Well, what's the thing,
finances is, you know, and we got so many good donations from people.
Yeah,
A lot of
it's-
advertisers that just advertise to keep us going.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, right? So,
Good community.
like I say, that was actually one thing that was disappointing was our radio station in York in their 95th, The Rock. They used to do Saturday night hockeys with Randy Atkinson. And unfortunately, there wasn't enough sponsors this year, so they said, well, we can't do it. So, ended up now where I don't know who's going to be actually broadcasting most of this Triangle Hockey League games. Might be myself on a stick, so. Actually, mind if I grab one more thing, because I'll grab my stuff and just set it over here. Anybody going to sit in this corner? Or?
Well, sometimes it fills up with kids here. I wouldn't. leave
Okay,
anything
no, then
valuable.
no, shoot.
I have to go them into your ears.
You want the middle?
So
It would work for me if it, or which is better for you, Jim?
It's okay.
there's the mic.
Derek Schwartz, yeah. Oh yeah. But he came, so we said, "Well, get here 16."
The first 2 local kids I looked at, I went, that's not him. So,
I got some root beer and cola here.
Actually, I might just grab them too. Thank you.
I'm more interested in the beer you're going to give me after.
Don't worry, I think we got enough of that on the bus going home. So.
Boy, I got it chilling.
Old Trudy said we should take some over this time. I think Fluffle, I had 10.
Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to the Triangle Hockey League YouTube broadcast for the Theodore Buffaloes. My name's Adam Stewart, and tonight we're actually going to be doing it a little bit differently. Gene Hutka. I got that right, Gene?
No.
No, sorry.
Not even close.
I'm sorry, Gene. Great start we got.
Yeah, howda.
Howda is with me tonight. He's going to be doing play-by-play and also broadcasting here for 98.1 CFMQ up here in Hudson Bay. So, next voice you're going to hear is Gene. We will talk to you here throughout the game. Thank you.
Let me know when you're ready and I'll fire up the radio. I guess we should roll, eh?
Yeah. Good evening, hockey fans. Good evening, hockey fans. Here we are at the Wally Dewatic Arena in Hudson Bay, and we're getting ready for a Triangle Hockey League game between the visiting Theodore Buffaloes and the Hudson Bay Hunters. And a little bit different if you're listening out at the mill or at home. This game is being, I'm joined with by Adam Stewart. Explain, Adam, what you're doing here.
Well, actually, what I'm doing here is I've been doing senior hockey games for the Theodore Buffaloes for a little while on YouTube. So we decided when it's the first trip that we're going to come up to Hudson Bay, we're going to come up here and we're going to do it on YouTube as well. So the game will be live on YouTube also, just to let people see this beautiful arena that we're sitting in here in Hudson Bay.
Yeah, we are proud of our arena, and your listeners might not know that we're just back into hockey. We haven't had a hockey team for 4 or 5 years, and so I'm going to be a little rusty on the play-by-play here because, of course, I don't know any of the Theodore Buffaloes, and I'm quite honestly, I'm just learning about the Hudson Bay Hunters here as well. Had to make sure I went down and got the numbers straightened out. I looked at a couple of kids that I knew and went, nah, that's not him. And so I'll go down and check it out.
And you know, actually, it's the same thing with us right now as the Theodore Buffaloes are taking the ice here. We're learning about this Theodore Buffalo team also. This is a new team here for the Theodore Buffs. Lots of new players on this team. Only 4 returnees from last year. So this is a very, very young team. Lots of junior, lots of midget that just came up here to senior. And they're learning about hockey, senior hockey just as much as the Hunters are.
Well, that was basically... Hudson Bay has only played 2 games. They had Bredenbury here for a doubleheader, and that was 3 weeks ago. So they haven't played for 3 weeks. And that first game was kind of a stinker for Hudson Bay, but that was because it was basically boys against men. And the next game on Sunday afternoon, they played a real good game. It was, matter of fact, I think we were ahead by 1, 4-3. Halfway through the game, and then it all kind of just caved in. So I think that one ended up 9-4 and showed they've got some, they can get it together.
You know, we're seeing the same thing with the Theodore Buffaloes here. They came out on the first game they had, and they played actually into a track meet against the Esterhazy Flyers. That game there went both ways, ended up at a 10-8 score for the Esterhazy Flyers. The next game, though, in Theodore, the Flyers came in, and the Buffaloes had a good strategy and actually took the game 2-1. And Esterhazy is a very experienced hockey team with former NHLer Chris McAllister on the team. That is a very, very good hockey team. So it was very nice to see these young guys on Theodore really play well. Then they played the Bredenbury Cougars like you guys did, and we seen the same thing as you did. Men versus boys. They got hit a little bit, and it turned out to be a 4-0 game for the Cougars. So the Buffs are probably looking for a little bit of some measure of revenge to try to get back into that win column tonight.
And I think the Buffs are only 1-2.
Yeah, they're 1-2.
1-2, and Hudson Bay 0-2.
Yep.
And Hudson Bay goes on the road for the next 2-3 games, maybe. I'm not sure. I think the next home game is from tonight.
Definitely some experience for him.
As Rena Graham leads us in O panel. I did that wrong, Rena. I'm sorry.
With glowing heart God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Oh, good job by Rena.
Thank you.
One thing that Hudson Bay does is we have pretty good singers that come, quite a few of them that come out and do the games, so
Absolutely.
it's always nice.
No, for sure. And the other thing also is, let's face it, you guys put on looks like a very nice looking hockey game here. Once again, thanks to Hudson Bay Veterinary Services in Deanna for putting on being a game sponsor here tonight, and also to the Parkland Co-op for being sponsors here for CFMQ up here in Hudson Bay.
All right. All right, it looks like we're ready for the opening face-off here. It looks like Riley Stefanishin is going to go against Keeper, I believe, Anthony Keeper. Puck shot into the Hudson Bay end, slapped away there by, or attempted to by Aaron Melanchuk. He gets it back, puts it up in the boards to Bo Purvis. Cross ice to Chassis. Back to Chassis, kicked over to him, comes in on the left eye, right in, and Keeper. And it's rolled up and over top of the net as the goaltender. Palchowicz got a piece of that one. And back they come. This is Derek Schwartz.
Scores!
Shoots and scores.
Yeah, Derek Schwartz takes a beautiful shot right from the top of the red circle. And 1-0 here for the Theodore Buffaloes early.
Well, I was just going to comment that Derek's got quite a reputation as a hockey player, and I didn't expect that one would go in. Pick it up a little bit. Shot into the net. There's Kolobaba with it. Going across to the far side. Cleared ahead. Up in the middle, and it's going to be taken away there by Keenan Sperling. Sperling up. Missed everybody in the neutral zone. Kolobaba had it, and now it's how we cut in when we can... Otherwise, we don't know who the assists go to.
Off the post.
Whoa.
And back comes Theodore. Tried to get it up the middle. Pellicciati had it, and now Hudson Bay controls again. Right up the middle. Looked like it was maybe offside, but then maybe a little interference on Theodore as well, so kind of balances off. Hudson Bay with the puck back to the point. There's a shot, and that shot was by Devin Beliski. Going to be kept in now by Kyle Lutz. Good hustler. Young guy for Hudson Bay. Battling in behind. Good battle in behind is big 24, Tanner Melanchuk. Was taking on a couple of the Hunters there. And Melanchuk's going to kick it along the boards again. Takes another hit as coming in was Kyle Lutz. Kyle's not very big, but he doesn't mind mixing it up a little bit. Over here on this side, left point, the shot there was by, don't have a 7 on our list.
Nice little cycle there by the Hudson Bay Hunters. They actually kept it right circling into the zone and definitely pinned the Buffaloes deep there for a little bit. Melanchuk had to really work to try to get those boards out of it, or get it out of the boards there quite a bit. And Hudson Bay did a beautiful job of cycling it down, and we're just going to have another face-off here in the Theodore end.
Yeah, I'm just trying. There's one number that we don't have. We don't have a 7 on the score card here, and that might be Paul Drayton. And I haven't seen Paul play. He's one of our imports. We finally got a couple of imports here for this game. Play mixed up a little bit, cleared out along the boards, and right ahead there to number 22. Took a wild swing at it, Pellicciati, and he missed everything. Swing and a miss. And again, the play, Hudson Bay be getting that puck in, not really maintaining control at them, but doing not a bad job in the offensive zone. They just haven't had too many good scoring chances.
No, they're just circling the puck around right now, and they're doing a good job of cycling, but they just got to get some shots.
But back comes Theodore, looking for that guy right down the middle. Wanted to get that puck to Jordan Evans. And now all the way down, the goaltender thought it was going to be an icing call, but The Zebras disagreed, Adam.
Yeah, no, exactly. So keeper just stepped a little bit offside there. Actually, not a bad little chance there for Dan Wilson from Theodore. Got the puck deep into the zone, but yeah, just couldn't make that last little pass to get the puck over to his guy. Otherwise, yeah, there could have been a good chance there.
Alex Kovac took the draw against Stefanishin for Theodore.
Hudson Bay guys, I mean, there are some very, very big guys on this team here. I'm looking at Brady Murr here, or Meyer,
Yep.
sorry. Just a great looking,
Midget. He hasn't played a whole lot of senior hockey yet, so, but he knows what to do with the puck when he gets it. Again, play in the neutral zone. Kalababa over to the right defenseman, up the boards, looking for number 8. That's Alex Kovac, and he just cleared it in, and now it's going to be handled there by Riley Stefanishin. Shot in again, and now whistled on the offside, I guess, as Stefanishin was looking to.
he was off to he was off for the races there, but I guess the refs kind of called the forward pass there a little bit. So
I don't know what and he was tripped up a little bit. Now it's going to be shot in. 39 barges in after it. That's Daryl Fiddler. Fiddler pins it in there. He's fighting it with Carson Darnowski. And now in behind the net again, but Theodore are going to clear it out. Good play by the defenseman there. A little trouble picking up their passes here. Pellicciotti's going to walk right in, and that's a good save by what's his name?
Schumont.
Tell me.
No, that would be
Easton
number 30.
Schumont.
Yep. So
Easton Schumont, yeah.
no, and Pelliccioti just streaked right in and took a nice little shot there. But he just like I said, sometimes you got to make a little pass, sometimes you got to make a little shot, and that time he decided to take a little shot there.
Well, that's what we found with the Hunters there. So line and took a shot, almost trying to bounce it off the goalie's back there by the looks of it.
Ooh.
And now,
Dangerous pass.
Yeah, that's exactly
But
what happened. Period.
beautiful play by the Hudson Bay Hunters to get that puck in deep really quickly, and Chelsea just headed straight to the net, waited for his pass, and there was no Buffaloes in sight. Just not really a great play for any of the defenders there for the Buffaloes. But Chassis, scores his goal there, and we're at 1-1.
Goal scored by Cody Chassis, number 5. This is number 41. Jalen Campbell, time 14-16.
Now, for your watchers, Adam, Dalen Campbell played with the OCN Blizzard, I guess they would have been. And so he's a good player. We've just seen him for a few games. He hasn't played with us before, but we didn't have a team, so pretty obviously why. Now it's going to be cleared in. Big number 6, Carson Darnowski. Here, 2 Buffaloes trapped in, and we've got 13-15 left in a 1-1 tie here in the first period. Sorry.
Nope, go ahead.
Glad you could join us on CFMQ Radio. So if you're at the mill or shut in, glad to have you with us. And of course, try the YouTube channel and see if you can find Theodore Buffalo. Just Google Theodore Buffaloes.
Yep, that's all you need to do is just type in Theodore Buffaloes, and away you go. You got them. Just hit the live button.
Yes. There, that was a nice
good
play
chance.
again. Mellon checked to Chassis and across, and they just couldn't pick it up on the far side. Kept in nicely there by Campbell. Right out in front.
Yeah!
There's another one. And Chassis.
And the Hunter
Will get one, and I think maybe Bo Purvis will get an assist as well. Put some sound down. Schumont, and he covers up this time. Here we go. Announcement.
Hunter's goal scored by number 5, Cody Chassis.
Play. And now the Hunters move it out into the center, but throwing it back in there right away is Dalen Holstrom. And coming up with it behind the net, looks like, I'm not sure the number there. And cleared up again. Charging after it there is Kyle Lutz. That didn't work, and Easton Schumont, as that puck rolls in on him from the far blue line, decides he better hang on to it. Not quite sure why, but he did it. So 11:49 left in the first period. pretty good game. It's a little ragged in spots, both sides, and
Oh boy!
Yeah, no, it's been definitely a little bit back and forth, but the Hunters just, let's face it, they're playing their opportunities. A nice little play here.
and this is Kovach in.
Yes!
Kovach's, and there's another beautiful tip in. Kovach to Kovach, and it's 3-1 here with not even halfway through the first period.
Another breakdown in the Buffs end and letting a little pass go on the blue line and letting it get past the defender.
And
And
the Hunters, the first two games, is that the finish like that, and that's three beautiful scoring plays.
Number 8, Alex Kovac. Time 11:43.
So the brothers click there. And here's Chassis Dirkle for Riley Stefanishin. And just couldn't connect here. And back comes, back is Darrenowski. Right in, and a nice poke check by the goaltender, Easton Schumont.
might be a big guy, but Darwinski really showed some motor there, getting that puck deep into the Hudson Bay zone.
And now pass ahead, looking for number 12, Nahibada.
Yep.
I apologize.
Sponsor here tonight, Hudson Bay Veterinary Services. Deanna, thank you very much. And also the sponsor here for CFMQ, sorry about that, Parkland Co-op here in Hudson Bay.
And the Hunters get the puck all the way down again. There's Kyle Lutz in there, and now
good chance, but here
for
we
the
go.
big slapper, and he fanned on it. And back they come, tried for the drop pass there was Logan Kalanchi, and that didn't work.
Oh.
And now number 7 for the Hunters. We don't know. We're thinking that that's Paul Drayton. He was listed as 6, and somebody, when I talked to a couple of kids down there before the game started, I said, Paul Drayton, and they said, oh yeah, he's the new guy, he's over there. And then we never checked the number, so. Face-off will be to the right of the goaltender. And gonna be kept in momentarily by the Hunters, just on the line.
Mark Nahibada lined up for a big hit there on Paul Drayton, just missed.
That's Paul Drayton. Well, we still got a 7 that we don't know who it is.
I've got listed here Josh Meyer, but I don't know.
No.
No?
Josh, they said, wasn't playing, so.
Okay.
Here comes Kovach. He's got a nice assist in the game. There's one of the goal scorers was Connor Kovach. And now coming back, plugging across the line, Pellicciati. There's a shot. He scored again from the top of the circle.
The game here is a 3-2 hockey game.
We'll have to, Hudson Bay listeners, if you're wondering, another good attempt by the Hunters, kept it in there. And kept in at the line again by Campbell. There's a little back pass there, down into the corner. Now, nice pass back. Walking right in, rebound, scores! Made the water bottle dance on the top of the net. It's 4-2 for the Hunters. This is going to be a shootout, Adam.
I believe so, but I mean, just the Theodore Buffaloes right now are really looking tough fundamentally. I mean, and you looked at Sperling, he moved up and tried to stop that shot from going through. They need to regroup here, and yeah, they're calling a timeout.
Well, that's, really 4 breakdowns, resulted in 4 Hudson Bay goals, and Hudson Bay goaltender has been beaten twice from shots from the top of the circle, and so it looks like anything's going to go today.
Yeah, no, without a doubt. I mean, it's the Buffaloes really haven't played that top line a whole lot of Schwartz definition, and they like usually putting one of the other guys here. I think it's Wilson sometimes with them, or Nahibada. And I haven't seen a whole lot of Schwartz in this period. But
I was going to comment on that, Adam. I hadn't noticed him since he scored the goal.
yeah, and I mean, since then he's been very quiet.
Goals. 41 plays Campbell, assisted by 17 from number 3 for Burgers, 8:35.
Yeah, I kind of missed that. I'm not sure. I thought Keeper had scored.
That's what I thought
Keeper
too.
took the original shot because he walked in on this side.
Who's 41?
That's Campbell.
Oh, that's who he said scored, did he?
Yeah, he said that he scored. Now, here's keeper. Tried to hit that man coming flashing down the middle, and it just was broken up. Back comes number 21, Riley Stefanishin. Gained a line and dumped it in there, looking for number 24, Tanner Melanchuk. And if you're out at the mill, oh, here's a breakaway. We better handle this first. Right in, Ronnie Budd. Beautiful save by the goaltender, Rylan Palchowicz. Palchevich.
Rylan, yeah, he made a huge save there, but again, the Theodore Buffalo's got to keep the guys back a little bit, some of the defenders. Melnichuk is a defender, and he's playing almost up in the forward spot.
Yep. Screen. There's another shot through, a little bit of a screen as well, and that's a good shot by Palchevich.
Yeah, I don't think he's seen that one for sure. I just got a little bit of the pad on it. Otherwise, that could have been a 5-2 goal.
Ooh, there's a nice save with the pad. And after the rebound, but breaking away very quickly is Kalanchi, and he kind of lost the puck more than it was taken away from him. Now out in the neutral zone, Buffalo's trying to control it. Flip to the side, and now Hunter's going to control. Got some time, throw it to the open wing here, and nobody in particular. Now hustling in after it is Ronnie Budd, and the Buff's going to be able to get it out. Tried to backhand it in. There was there's a number 7 and a number 6. I wonder if that's... I bet you that's... sorry if I'm talking to myself. It looks like Brett Koser.
And
Number 7 is Brett Koser.
Brett Koser?
Yeah.
Who's number 10?
Oh.
10 is Brett Koser, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, there is a 10 there.
Nice
I'm
chance
not
here
sure.
for coming up for the Buffs if they can get something. Wilson.
Right.
Right over to Holmstrom and can't.
And now down in the corner, Holmstrand, he's double teamed there over there, and now nice play by Chassis. Gets it to Connor Kovac. Shot. Nice glove save. Looks like Palchevich is gonna. The ones he sees and the ones that are not just bang bang to the front of the net, looks like he's pretty solid and gonna stop those.
Well, definitely Rylan has a pedigree of having those big games. I mean, he had one there the other night against Esterhazy, and let's face it, if he can see the puck and gets a chance at it, 99 times out of 100, it's saved.
Yeah. So there's Paul Drayton, banged it up across the boards, going to be shot right back in. Drayton goes back. I'm sorry, I don't know much about Paul Drayton. I'll have to get on Google and see if he's played somewhere before. Now here's a chance for Alex Kovac. Nice pass. It just bounced on Cody Purvis, and it's going to go for an icing. But boy, that was a split. Yeah.
They probably are looking to just get him.
Feeds it ahead to Stefanish.
Actually, he has the penalty holder, I believe, in one of them.
Darren, now that you mention it, that was awesome.
Him, Stefanishin, and Kalanchi.
Now the Hunters looking to clear. Ooh, there's a collision by the
She's packed here by the door.
two Hunters banged away at it. And now the goaltender Easton Schumann dives out on that one and takes the face-off.
Looks like Bileski there and Nahibita are going to have a few words and wish each other a Merry Christmas, and that should be the end of that.
I'm pretty sure that's all they were doing, Adam.
Absolutely.
So once again, if you're just tuning in, my color man tonight is Adam Stewart, and he's live streaming the game on YouTube. So all you got to do is Google Theodore Buffaloes on YouTube, and you'll find it.
Absolutely.
And then it'll be posted on YouTube later on, so it'll be there to have a look at it. Here's Chassis, banged it off the boards out into the neutral zone, and going to be rifled right back in by Matatol. Back to get it now for the Hunters is Darian Kolobaba. Kolobaba gets it ahead to Kovac, blind back pass there, and Kalanchi had a chance, but missed the net with it. A little collision in behind the net there, and
Nahibita's coming off here a little bit.
There and pickpocketed, and Buffaloes throw it in right out in front, but no yellow shirts there. Bo Purvis. Oh, nice move. Puts the defenseman right down. Nice little slick move by Cody Chassis. But he couldn't quite control it at the end, even though the defenseman had fallen. Here's Holmström in on the...
That could have been a big one on
baby.
Sperling.
Yeah. And that's... Yeah, there's going to be a penalty to Bo.
Yeah.
Bo is not that kind of player. And
Probably
that
a
was
knee.
not,
I don't think it was intentional. It just ended up that it really didn't look good when it when it
was
happened there.
knee on knee, basically.
Yeah, essentially.
Bo stuck his knee out a little bit. I think more just off balance. Like.
Yeah, definitely 2 for the knee. So Buffs are going to get their first penalty or power play opportunity. They've had actually.
To the left point, that was a nice pass.
Nice to Wilson.
Down the boards there, right to the front, and it
Whoa.
goes right in on Schumann. He was ready for that one, even though it was one of those dreaded long shots.
No, absolutely. Let's face it, the Buffs are starting to actually get a little bit more of a cycle going. They're trying to get the puck deep. And, yeah, they got the big line on right now to try to make this a 5-3 game.
And they control the draw, get it back. On the left point there was Dan Wilson, and he fed it down low, cross ice now. Top of the circle, a bouncing puck again. It's going to be cleared away by Aaron Melanchuk. Well, to the line anyway. Here's Matatal. He plays it along the boards, down below. Schwartz with it. Handed it off there to Stefanishin. Back to Matatal. Shot blocked by Brett Koser. Nice play. And now here's Schwartz again. Moves out right in front.
Ooh.
And Stefanishin couldn't make contact with it. And I think it went off the pad there of the goaltender.
Actually, I think, yeah, just banged right off this funny angle shot.
Oh,
and it just
terrible angle, yeah. And now scrambling in there and diving for it is Stefanishin, but it goes all the way back to the point where Wilson has it. Wilson dishes it off there to Matatal. They're going with the same line for the whole power play here, at least the first minute. Now they're starting to make some changes. Stefanishin comes in, and back here to Matatal now. Steps in across the blue line, dumped it. And now pushes it gently into the goaltender, Easton Schumann.
Yeah, Buffs here have actually had a very successful power play. Not a lot of shots, but definitely cycling the puck very well, moving the puck very well up to the blue line. And if they get that shot off one of these times, look out.
Holmström takes the draw, kind of a scramble draw there with Ronnie Budd. And now back to the point. There's Sperling! And Easton Schumann goes down and popped her up in the air and snagged her with his glove. Now he's looking like something's bothering his on his pad there.
Beliski.
So we have 1:11 left in the first period. The Hunters have grabbed a 4-2 lead with really, to be honest, four beautiful scoring plays. And last one was on a rebound, but there was a wide open net. And Theodore has scored on Easton Schumann with 2 long shots from
that poor
beyond
guy.
the top of the circle.
He's got
Puck gets
three
beyond
bunts.
past Sperling. Now he's circled around here as taking a look at him was Laughlin. Now right up the middle and back to get it is Dylan Campbell high off the boards. Nice play there by keeper to just bang it out across the blue line. And now coming back in. Nice pass looking for the front of the net. That was by Camacho Laughlin. And it was knifed away by the goaltender.
Nice lead pass there by Keaton Sperling to try to get it over to Dolan Holmström, but just couldn't quite make it.
And then the goaltender, Easton Schumann, just about put it out of the park there. He just hit about a foot above below the top of the...
10 seconds.
And face-off will be inside. Only 10 seconds left in the first period. 4-2 for the Hunters here. Only the Hunters' 3rd game and only your 4th game, I guess, for the team. The crowd is kind of filling in. It's not the best crowd we've seen by any stretch of the imagination, but beer gardens are open.
Hudson Bay Veterinary Services, Deanna, thank you. Eventually here tonight.
A little dyslexic, I think, maybe.
Pretty much.
Just a real quick rundown of the scoring. First half minute, Derek Schwartz beat the goaltender from a real nice setup by Dalen Campbell. Good setup. Campbell and Bo Purvis all connecting on that one. And then with 11:33 left in the period, it was Connor Kovac sent in alone by, or no, not alone. He was in front of the net by himself and tipped in a shot from his brother. Alex did two at that point, and with 8:35 left, Campbell came. The coach for the Theodore Buffaloes took a timeout and seemed to settle things down a little bit because there was no scoring after that. 2:57, Purvis took a kneeing penalty, and Theodore had their first power. And
Well, let's face it, we're live, so I mean,
see the Craig Home Hardware there. They were fundraising for a new Zamboni. We really needed one. And then I can't remember for sure. I'm not certain.
no, it's absolutely.